Had the farmer chickens too large?
Thank you. Okay, thanks. Get this off. And got Starbucks iced coffee, but I don't like the sippy top. I have to not like something. Not happy with the sippy top. I'm going to close the window. I had to get something for the kids, but I'm on my way home, and let me turn this around. Hold on a second, because some people, some of the trolls, that guy says he says I don't know how to set up technology, but then yet does not understand that he said I'm filming when I'm not filming when I'm driving. It's in a holder on the dash, like a dash cam. I'm not doing anything or touching the phone at all. That's against the law in the state I live in. And I'm doing nothing different than talking on speakerphone. I turn it towards the road because I don't want to look at it. That's why I can't see the chat or anything when I'm driving. So another brilliant statement from the brilliant bunch. I guess just about that. They're really grasping at straws. Like the squirrel didn't, judge her character by how she takes care of the squirrel that she went and grabbed out of a tree and stuffed it in a cage. Okay, so let's go on to other things. I just posted a post on the community page. The post is by that Tim guy, who happens to be a 20-year friend of Michael Long's. You can read that right on the page. If you go to that page, that's the Sophie's Army's Facebook page, you can read this post, and in the comments, it tells you about his relationship with Michael Long. Apparently, this man lives in Maine, and he told everyone in this post that he's troll hunting, and Karen, I'll see you later. What is that? That sounds kind of threatening to me, okay? Being that they keep calling Lisa Karen, they've called me Karen, and he'll see me later? I'm seriously going to consider when I get home sending that off to the police, because he's in Maine. Well, what does that mean? I'll see you later, Karen. I find that highly troubling. No matter what Karen he's talking about, I find it highly troubling. And this is what I mean. You have these people making these statements, these threats, that think that they can get away with this stuff. And this is something we need to stand against, because people are going to get killed. I don't know what to, I mean, this is so crazy that these people can't just settle down and say, okay, maybe we all jumped on the bandwagon, but it's like they're not going to let it go. They can't leave it to the courts. They won't leave it to the authorities. They know better than everyone, so they're going to try to silence everyone. Now, Advocate said that the woman that was screaming about guns in that video, now I didn't see this, she told me this, I have to check it out when I get home, that woman said Michael Long put her up to that, and she's very upset and is very remorseful for what she did and what could have happened, and is very, very angry at Michael Long, who she says put her up to doing that. Now that again is coming from one of the Ramblers. I haven't checked it out, but I I've never known her to lie about something. So she said that woman is speaking out. You might already know this. I have been out and about all day and have not found any balls, none at all. So that was fruitless, that part of it, no balls. But people are still coming into our comments. That truthy guy is still... See, what we discuss is facts. When I discuss what Truthy has done or written, it's factual. He's making videos now, again, saying that I called Sophie a liar and other things about Sophie. He just put out new videos saying that's what I said. And using the brand name, Mommy Roundling's blog. He doesn't understand. He can get in a lot of trouble for that, but he continues to do it. I guess he figures he's getting views, but it really shows that he has to lie. He has to lie to get views. And then one of his people that came in our comments went over there and lied and said that their comment isn't in the comments anymore. And that's a lie, because I have not removed. So I thought they're using. They have to use deception because they can't go with the facts. Sorry, that's a bad spot right there. But, you know, instead of saying we might have jumped the gun, let's wait, let the evidence show itself or whatever. No, they're gonna keep going on, keep slandering people, keep making threats, keep sending people in here to harass. It's insane. And now you've got this guy on Facebook. That's a threat in my book. I don't know how you feel. That's a threat. Especially if that woman is saying that Michael is the one that told her to get the guns and get people together with guns and form this little militia. That's insane. I'll see you soon, Karen. I don't know. When I get home, I can tell you I'm going to do a lot of reporting and sending things off to the authorities, because this is beyond crazy now. It's absolutely insane. One of them says, oh, that's when he was with the guy from the Daily News. It wasn't the guy from the Daily News. I think they're confusing the Daily Mail with the Daily News. Those are two entirely different entities. When they said about the limousine. And I didn't say it was a limousine. I said it's meant to give the appearance, to me, my perception when I viewed it, that he was a limousine and he's like some big celebrity or something with that country music song and the documentary cinematography for somebody that's dead broke. That's not the appearance I got of somebody that's dead broke. Not at all. got the appearance that it's somebody that wants to be in the limelight, and this is a great way to be cast out there in a really big way. That's my feeling of it, and that's my opinion. But the threats are something else entirely. They're going to go around killing people to silence them now? I don't know. I'm thinking aloud. I have not talked to anyone today. In fact, Phyllis, if you are listening, if you are in earshot, I cannot call you today. I know you asked me to call you between 11 and 1. I'm sorry. I was very busy between 11 and 1. Then you asked if I could call from the car. No, I couldn't call from the car because I'm doing lives from the car. Phyllis, I'm not sure what it's about, but I am not going to be able to call you today. And I don't know what my day tomorrow is going to look like, because there's a lot of things I have to do, and I have very pressing things to take care of right now. So Phyllis, shoot me an email. It's easier. Just tell me what the problem is in or question or whatever it is in an email. It's going to be much easier to reach me that way. Okay. Didn't find any balls, as I said. I don't know if you guys found any. It was ridiculous. There wasn't even, nothing was even on the shelves for them. The shelves in our Walmarts were still like stripped. The Target was not any better. So that part of it was absolutely fruitless. And I'm just troubled by, number one, also that Lisa D, they've dragged Lisa D into this. And she's recovering from surgery. Not only are they making fun of her, but now she's got to be worried, okay, about these threats. And it's totally wrong. It's totally wrong. And this guy, Tim, see you later, Karen. So I will call when I get home, I am going to call the police. I'm going to start reporting all of these people. Truthy and his threats, all of that. It's all going to go off all the channels, because that's what I'm supposed to do. Since what happened to me with the SWAT, I do that. I send in all channels that if they make a threat against me, if they're threatening, if they're harassing, it all goes in to 3 sources. So I'm going to definitely do that. And then I'm going to go to the Facebook page, and I'm going to report any posts like that one where there's threats made. And I do want to see where this, I think also where the woman, wherever she says that, if it is what Advocate said, that she said that Michael Long put her up to the guns, well then that's got to come out. Because if this man, Michael Long, is telling people to get guns and come together, I mean, oh my gosh, this is just insane. I wish I had like voice chat. They should really have voice chat where it would, my car might do that. I wonder, but I don't think it does it for text. It reads me the text, but I don't think it does it for YouTube chat. We need some app that does that, because I'm looking at the road, Truthy, and I can't see the chat. I can just see bubbles popping up out of the side of my eye. You know, this is a very dangerous, this is like someone wanting to please this man so much, or one of these misguided people, these very misguided people, getting together, 1, 2, and killing someone because they think it's going to benefit this cause. Or that it's going to impress the Father somehow. And I'm telling you, something really bad is going to happen. Something really, really bad is going to happen. The state of the world today, the things that are happening, these calls to do harm to people, the calls to silence people's voices, anyone that questions, anybody that asks for facts is to be silenced. Think about Truthy's threat to me. We will not let you, or allow me, I can't think of the, allow me to speak about this case anymore. Well, how are they going to stop me? How are they going to stop any one of these people? The ones that are wanting their money back from the GoFundMe because they feel they've been duped. The ones that are going against them because they could have killed someone, because they got so wrapped up into this. They thought they were an army. This is insane, and I'm going to tell you, those kids, those children should not be in this man's custody. His actions alone, that's not a safe environment. That is not a safe environment. Oh, and guess what? I found this interesting. The YouTuber that's tight with the dad has some kind of relationship with the father. Again, Truthy, that YouTuber, brand new to YouTube, within like July and August, okay? Which makes it even more so that I think that there is an agenda to it all. But what really makes me think that that agenda is money is that on the father's page, no, not on the father's page, I'm sorry, on the page that says updates, I believe it's updates about Sophie Long, they said that that YouTuber was going live with an update. So me wanting to see if she's now going to try to backpedal or distance herself from this father coming, what's going out. When I clicked on it, guess what it said? It said, you have to pay to view this video. You have to pay to view the video. You have to pay to view the video about Sophie Long. What does that tell you? Does that tell you, hey, the GoFundMe's halting people? Now you want this? You're going to pay for the video and get an update about Sophie Long from this father's friend. That was very interesting. I've never seen that in any type of a case that someone, I've seen people put up members only in the chat. Yeah, I've seen people put members only in the chat. Everybody can view it, but only members of the channel can chat. And a lot of times they do that for trolls. But not, you have to pay to view the video. And it wasn't you have to become a member to view the video. It was you have to pay to view the video. Which makes it seem this is getting less and less that person was concerned about that child, and more it seems, well, you put the pieces together. Go ahead, put the pieces together. What do you get? I know what I have. I know what I see. Sounds like they're really pissed that GoFundMe came to a screeching halt, because I think they probably would have thought they would have had $1 million by now and growing. We're going to see a lot of people arrested if this kind of behavior keeps up. And unfortunately, I think we're going to see a lot of people, and I hope not, people hurt, because those threats are up there, and that's why we all have to be really vigilant about what we see and reporting what we see, and not taking anything with a grain of salt when it comes that there could even be an implied or a veiled threat there, because this is not a joke anymore. to slander. It's obvious the truthy guy is trying to slander this channel, what I said. He's saying outright lies on his new videos of what I said. And keeps using Mommy Rambling's blog. So I'll be contacting an attorney because I believe that he can be sued because that's a brand and he's spreading, that's slander. I didn't say any of that stuff. And he can be sued for a lot of things because of that. So including monetary loss and everything else that he's doing to the brand. So he wants to keep going. And doesn't want his name out. His name will be out all over the place. His name, everything will be out all over the place. It's baffling to me that we had an intelligent discussion. We didn't include them. We didn't attack them. We didn't, like he brought up my email. He told people to email me. He told me, he gave them my information. He wants to talk about, oh my gosh. Go email her. Spreading lies. Inciting hate. Inciting a hate mob. Then turning it around and saying that we're a trafficking ring? Well, that's some big slander, okay? Serious slander there. That I said these things about Sophie I never said. My words are still up there. I didn't have to delete them. I don't know. YouTube really has to take a stand. I know Instagram has taken off a bunch of the father stuff. A bunch of this Sophie stuff is gone. I think they are no longer allowing the hashtag as well. And YouTube has to get in here and start cleaning this up. Start getting rid of this stuff because it's someone's going to get killed. People are going to get killed. Like I said before, I've been told that other people have already filed police reports, threats from the Facebook group and everything else. The ones that were threatened to be shot and that don't worry about it because your child needs a new mother anyway. he wanted to be picked up so bad by some major media, you know, 48 hours or something. They may be picked up by 48 hours, but it's not going to be the kind of coverage they want. Daily news. I think the judge also needs to know about this. The judge in that case needs to know about what's going down on these pages, the threats that are being issued. All of that needs to be reported to the court. Enough's enough. I am definitely going to report the threats that I got. To the judge in that case. I think it speaks volumes to someone's mental health. It speaks volumes to someone's mental health. I haven't had a lot of time to look, so I only hear from you guys, and I took a brief look at that page and saw that one threat by that Tim guy, and I put it out. When I do get home, well, I'm going to take a shower, but then after that, I'm going to start reporting and start getting these screenshots and stuff off, not only to the police, so they know, especially this one, Karen, I'll see you later, but to the judge on the case. I think both sides can totally agree now that this little girl is an abused child. The extent of the abuse and who's perpetrating it, and that all needs to be found out. in about, I don't know, 2 miles or so, this is going to lose signal, but